Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. As you might have already noticed, there is no music today on the background because I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I'm fixing them. Hopefully everything will be fine. Political stuff and my country being totally blocked from all of the platforms. I'm surprised I'm still on YouTube. It's like a miracle somehow. But yeah, another announcement. There is a scammer on my channel again that is using the same picture as me, the same name, Lavintara, and they have been commenting, especially under my last video, under every single comment, sharing their number and offering some sort of services. And I think majority of you already know that it's not me. I would never share my phone on here, offer anything in this way, so stay safe, don't give them any money for sure. Be aware of these people, and I'll make sure to delete those comments as much as I can. I keep going through to make sure I didn't miss anything, and I deported them. So today we've got a love reading, you guys, and this one is about where is your connection with your person headed. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition. You can say the name of your person out loud or in your mind to connect to them better, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this aventuring elephant. Let's see, where is your connection with your person headed? And we've got the 7 of Pentacles, Widower, the World, Frivolity, King of Swords, and House. Pile 1. For some reason, I'm sorry you guys, I feel like for the majority of you, for the most of you, it could be long distance relationship. There is some distance between the two of you. Could be online relationship, it could be just you're not together. It's either separation or long distance here. That's what I'm feeling. Let's look at the past. What was happening in the past between you and your person? I feel like you guys, you had some time together to put those seeds into the ground, to invest into this relationship, to get closer, to build together. But then there was this long period of waiting where nothing was happening. Nothing at all. It's almost like when there will be any breakthrough or any closure. And at some point it's almost like waiting for all of it to go down, to die off, for this relationship to end, basically. That's what I'm feeling. It's almost like there is tiny little bit of hope left in your heart that maybe something will manifest out of it. Maybe this will turn into something eventually in the future. But then all of the logic and how things are developing and unfolding says that it might be the end. Nothing will come out of it. Because this combination, 7 of Pentacles and Widower, it's almost like knowing beforehand that eventually you either will part ways or just this connection will not survive the difficulties, the obstacles. Just there's a lot of sadness here. It's almost like so much time was spent, I don't want to say wasted, spent on this. So much time was invested, so much emotion, so much effort, maybe money, even just effort to mourn all of it eventually, to grieve it and let go and move on. And that's the past energy again. It's almost like I see you waiting for quite some time, and this waiting feels hopeless, feels like there is nothing more to wait for here, nothing substantial, nothing serious. There won't be any fruits to reap of this relationship eventually. Waiting for it to grow into something more real, more concrete, more solid. And I'm not seeing it here for some reason, because especially the present energy with you guys and your person, again, it could be a long distance relationship, could be a relationship that's based online. There could be a case of different cultures, different religions, or upbringing, different cultures. That's what I'm feeling here. Different philosophies, outlooks on life. And how do I explain it? At this time, it feels like all you can do is put up with the small things, like with maybe flirting, with just occasional texts and just superficial things. It doesn't feel okay, let's say that I don't feel like you guys are building in like 3D in material reality together. Definitely not. It feels very ethereal, this connection. Again, something like online communication. Again, if this doesn't resonate with you, if this is not similar to your story in any way, probably choose another pile or watch another reading altogether, because I'm just saying what I'm seeing. I don't feel like you guys are even holding hands. Just to give you an example, that's you can feel someone's hand. Did my camera just drop? That was so strange. When I just put my hands together, my camera went. That's weird. Maybe it was something special for you too when you were holding your hands, like a significant symbolism. But I'm not sensing it here. It's either separation or just something in the air. It doesn't feel, it's very airy energy from this connection right now. I feel like you don't get very solid communication from each other, if any. It just feels very up in the air, something quite meaningless. Almost like trying to minimize the effect of this connection, trying to minimize the way it makes you feel for the both of you, the way almost like this is never going to happen. I feel like I'm getting your energy right now more so than your person, because we'll talk about them a little bit later. There's this feeling like there's so much maybe even distance between us, or so much time has passed and there's nothing to hold on to here. It shouldn't affect me this much anymore. It shouldn't be so important right now. Minimizing, again, there is this feeling of taking it more lightly. I feel like that's what you're trying to do right now, to make peace with this whole situation and take it more lightly, so that it doesn't burn you as much, doesn't burn your heart as it used to. Yeah, there is this feeling of trying to be, not to carry this weight anymore. Just I want to feel lighter about this whole situation. I want to feel more relieved and relieved. Future energies. Where is your connection headed? I feel like there is some communication that is coming from your person, but their energy for me feels quite rigid, feels quite, how do I explain it, very logical, almost a little bit resentful, but not in a way that they're resenting you, in the way that they want to convey something to you, and they want to make it as fast as they can, and they want to be as stern about it as they can, like very solid, very no time to joke around energy with this King of Swords. And it's something in regards to a living situation or stability in their life, or something, possibly a future with you. That's what they want to talk about. And with this King of Swords, there is this, it's almost like they need to gather all of the intellectual power, strength and focus to make sure that they come across in the most optimal way, so you understand them really well. It's almost like this person is trying to keep a facade, not to convey so much emotion, so that they don't get overwhelmed in it themselves. Almost like they need to be smart about things. That's what they want you to know. They need to be smart. They cannot afford to make a mistake about something here. Let's clarify this, you guys. What do they want to convey to you? I feel like it's a very smart person, quite mature, quite experienced, and but for some reason at this time they're more focused in their mind. They're trying to be more logical and rational, because possibly the emotions got them in a tight spot at a certain moment in this connection. What is this King of Swords about for pile 1? There's so much defensive energy about them, so much desperation, I would even want to say. I would go as far as saying desperation. They see that you're almost done, or already done with them, and you don't have any more patience for this. And they have been taking so much time, this person. It's just very stable energies coming through from them. I do see that they want to offer you something, but it could have been ages that you've been waiting for this, or like definitely been taking their sweet time. That's what I'm feeling here. We clarify the King of Swords with the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. It's almost as though they want you to know that I'm almost there. Just a little bit more for me to climb this mountain and get to you and have something to offer to you. And they're not happy with how things ended, how maybe you distance yourself, maybe you moved on, that you don't take them seriously anymore. It's like there's this desperation here that I'm getting from them. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see the background story here. Yeah, something about them was kind of you couldn't trust them completely. We've got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something about them was shady, was slippery, and you couldn't trust their word. Basically, whatever they would say, it wouldn't either match with their actions, or they were saying too much and not acting enough, or being kind of a trickster here. And I can see that need in you, that desire in you to minimize the way they affect you, to feel lighter about this connection, not be so affected by it. Almost like, if you are this way with me, then I will be as superficial as you are. We will get on the same page. Almost like you try and adjust yourself in the way you relate to them and your connection. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Yeah, you don't trust them anymore. It's almost as though you want to trust this person. You would love to trust them. It would be just so sad that all of the time and love and emotions you've invested into this connection in the past, if it was all for nothing. But there's this tiny voice inside of you saying that, remember that time, remember what they said, remember what they did. You cannot forget that. You will never forget that. And it's almost like, then how can we have any future here if I cannot trust this person? Just something doesn't add up, doesn't sit right with you. That's the feeling I'm getting here. And your intuition is supporting that. Even though your heart might be like, maybe this person has changed, maybe there will be a chance for us to reconcile, to build something together, to make this happen, to get through the obstacles. Maybe they've learned. I don't think they did. We've got this card deceit here. As much as this person is trying to be honest with you now, I feel like it's just you. If you lose trust in someone, or you stop trusting someone, you don't forget this feeling. You don't forget maybe the moments they made you cry. You don't forget things that didn't match up. It's just, there's always will be this glitch inside of your brain, and it's not gonna go anywhere. I feel like that's the case here. And that's why you're trying to persuade yourself that this is better to be put to rest, to make peace with this whole situation. And yeah, we also got this card Observer. I feel like that's exactly what you're trying to do right now, not to be so emotionally involved in this, not to be so reactive, not to be so triggered by what is happening or what is not happening in this connection, how this person is reaching out to you or not reaching out to you, what they're saying. It's almost like I need to be there, almost like standing from a side and watching all of this as a movie that is not related to me anymore. I'm a different person. I changed my life. I leveled up. I healed parts of me that were triggered by this. Just observing it peacefully. Whatever comes, so be it. It doesn't necessarily need my reaction and attachment. I feel like you're trying to break the attachment here, you guys. Become as light as a butterfly, like phew. And I'm not clinging to this anymore. I can fly anywhere I want. Then we've got this card New Moon in Leo, and it says confidence is your key to success. Yeah, wonderful. Maybe you guys, I feel like for many of you, your confidence has been shattered a little bit by this relationship, by maybe the way this person has been treating you. I'm not saying that they're a bad person, just there's almost this feeling that you felt better about yourself before meeting them, and then the way they made you feel at times is maybe I'm not lovable, maybe something is not good with me, maybe I should change myself, maybe I should change the way I do relationships, and everything is good with you. It's almost like being brainwashed, being gaslighted at times and manipulated. Again, we established that this person is not the most honest person. And again, I'm not saying that they are a horrible, mean person, just something about them is not solid, not in their integrity. And the fact that it a little bit bruised your confidence, your self-esteem, it's not healthy. Remember who the fuck you are. Yeah, remember with this new moon in Leo, and just you're a fantastic person, you're very loving, you're so smart, you're so talented, and just the fact that this person couldn't love you right doesn't mean that someone else will be the same, will treat you in the same way. Nothing is wrong with you, nothing. And I feel like you guys are getting there. You're working on yourself, on your self-confidence, on self-esteem, trusting yourself, and expressing yourself fully. Not trying to be someone else, not to people pleasing. I feel like it's an issue here for this pile as well. We also have this card Emergence. Yeah, definitely. I feel like you're like literally emerging on the other side of this whole mess, shining brighter than ever, and yeah, remembering who you are finally. And I love how this woman, she has this rays of sun shining on her face, and it's like waking up to the warm day, finally feeling like yourself, and not trying to be who this person wanted you to be, who the situation made you feel like you are. Emerging just as you are, coming back to life, coming back to your surroundings, maybe your community, the people that you love, and your friends, and yeah, expressing yourself, being more verbal. I feel like that's where you're headed. Again, you guys, if you've been waiting for me to say that this relationship is leading to something stable, long-term and promising, I feel like a big message here, the energy I'm feeling at least, is focus on you, mostly focus on you, not on this relationship. At least at this point it has not much to give you, not much at all. I do feel that there will be a communication. Oh my gosh, I can't speak, I keep stuttering. There will be communication from your person coming your way soon. And it might sound solid, but still, put a little bit more emphasis and priority on you, on your confidence, on feeling good. Not on trying to compromise with them again, not on trying to see their point of their side of thing. You've been doing it for far too long. I feel like in this connection for sure. And then the last card we've got here is responding, not reacting. And it says the only control we have is how we respond to the hand we are dealt. Even if it hurts you to your core, like stabs you in the heart, how things turned out or did not turn out. Almost like this situation or this person doesn't deserve any more of your emotional involvement, of your breath, of your time. Doesn't deserve you being triggered, you being stressed, not being able to sleep, overthinking. Definitely observe, but not react, just like with this card observer and this card responding, not reacting. Yeah, I do feel that you're coming to this peaceful state, coming to peace with this whole situation, like wrapping up the cycle. That's what it feels like to me. Becoming free. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 1. Where is your connection with your person headed? And we've got this card attraction, and it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. To be honest, you guys, I feel like many of you are ready to attract someone new. Yeah, we've got this card, free yourself, at the bottom of the deck. I'm being just bombarded with the energy of letting go, even though we don't have clear indications here in the cards, but at this time you are blooming, you are unfolding, and you are ready for the new energy. You are ready to be treated right, you are ready to be loved, adored, cherished. Yeah, it's time to take back control of your life. React, do not respond, do not react. Absolutely. And just enjoying the beauty in life, enjoying yourself, enjoying maybe indulging in things, enjoying the present moment, living finally. Not I feel like you're the type who is very focused on the future, and when you have a goal or you have a dream or just a vision of life with someone, or the picture that this person might have painted for you, you live in it. You are like putting all of your energy into that illusion. But yeah, sounds harsh, but it's just stay in the present. The best advice here is to stay in the present, to lavish in it, to enjoy it. And again, you'll attract someone new this way, someone who's a better match for sure for you. Pile 1, where is this connection with your person headed? Okay, you guys, we've got this card that flipped out in a very strange way, and we have this card Moonlight. It says travel, romance, potential. Interesting, because seeing the world being right in the middle of your reading, again, that energy of distance could be present here. And if this relationship was to work out, then somebody has to move, somebody has to travel, somebody has to take that risk. If it won't happen, then almost like, what's the conversation here? What can we talk about here while we are thousands of miles away, while we are separated, while you have your own life, I have my own life? You know? But I definitely feel, again, I keep feeling this potential for love for you, if you want to go into it, if you want to take that chance. I wanna get a few messages in regards to this connection. Let's get some descriptions. What do you have to know about this connection, pile 1? What do you have to know about your relationship with your person? We've got this card Twin Flame, and it says this is a divine counterpart connection. I feel like probably most of you know my take on twin flames. I don't really believe in them. Well, I feel like it's a label for people to stay in toxic relationship mostly, but that's just my take. Well, I'll just explain. My logic is, even if you were told that somebody is your twin flame, but relationship is toxic, it's not working out, and for example, if it was a psychic or tarot reader and they saw that you will not build a family with this person, but yes, they are your twin flame, doesn't make you feel better that they are. What does that label give you if you're suffering? If that person doesn't give you any certainty, if they're not by your side, if they're not holding your hands, not supporting you in life, if what's worse, if they have a family of their own and like 5 kids that just not available to you, but they're your twin flame. I also feel like twin flames, if they exist, if that's the thing, which I'm doubting, it's just a lesson, just people who give us really good lessons, who propel our growth, who like speeding up like gasoline in life to grow spiritually, to understand ourselves better, to learn some tough lessons sometimes. So yeah, if we are on different pages about it, if you feel like this is what is it, on all be the end of it all, this is like my person, I will forever be with them, twin flames are just glued for life, I respect your opinion. It's okay, we don't have to match on everything. Then we have this card Abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. I love this, and I love how it falls right on the World card. It's the closing of the cycle for you guys. Closing of the cycle and reaping the rewards. I feel like the universe is just going to pump you up with beautiful things, with career expansion, with growth, with beautiful connections and people entering your life because you've learned your lesson here. Whatever lesson it was. Self-confidence, self-worth, loving yourself, not settling for less, dealing with people-pleasing. You've done the work. You've healed whatever part of you that was triggered by this connection. Now it's time to get your compensation, the gift. And the last card we've got here is Denial. It says, detach with love to clearly see the truth. Yeah. You guys, maybe you are a very romantic type and you would love to, I feel like you are, you love to see the best in others, you love to hype people up, to big them up, to believe in their dreams, to see the potential. Yeah, but sometimes you have to see the person for who they are, not for their potential, not for who they might become in a year's time, or who you might make them eventually. Like a door. People are always showing us what they really are. They really do. It's sometimes we choose not to see. Sometimes we choose to close our eyes to some red flags and just things that are not comfortable to see. So definitely you might be engaging in some denial, and detaching with love will help you. And I feel like you are trying to do that, you guys, with this world. It's like, I don't want to be affected by this anymore. I want to just put a full stop here, or just put the story to rest and see it for what it is. So this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this white obsidian stone. Let's see where is your connection with your person headed. And we've got 10 of Pentacles, Thought, 2 of Cups, Faithfulness, 5 of Cups, and Messenger. Oh wow, you guys, this feels very powerful. This feels like a very strong emotional bond. Such a power couple, I would call you. Power couple. Let's start from the beginning, the past energy, you guys. What was happening in the past between you and them. I do see that this connection at some point got very serious. At least there were very serious conversations between you and them, because in your mind you already saw the picture. You already saw that picture of a future with them, of a family, of dynasty, of maybe having kids, having a home, building together, having that beautiful, stable commitment, and knowing that it will stay for good, that it will last, that this person will be in your life. Almost like, I want to grow old with this person. This would feel nice. This would feel nice. With them, yes. I want to spend every day with them, to wake up with them, to have breakfast with them, that kind of stuff. Maybe you did. Maybe you did, some of you here. Very homey energy I'm getting, very homey, very tight. Like, this is not just passion and like playing around together and seeing each other occasionally. This feels very bonded. Even if you're separated right now, if things are not working out, just energetically there's this connection that is very powerful. And I do see that this person was on the same page with you. They wanted the same. They wanted future with you. That abundance together, that growth, expansion, building. A very solid feeling I'm getting from this connection. And conversations, even conversations about family, because I keep seeing that thought in your head. How amazing would that be if we ended up together, if we built that home together, if we got married possibly, if that's something you want. Just keep overthinking about it, thinking about it over and over again. Present energy. There is a lot of love here, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of what happened, any hurt feelings. There is a lot of love here, and it will always be present. To be honest, I feel like even you guys, even if you part ways, we will clarify that in the oracle cards, and even if you part ways, even if something happens here that you don't end up together, I'm almost like 90% sure, if not 100, that you will always love together anyway, love each other, oh my gosh, anyway. You'll have this deep love for the other person just for who they are. There's a sense of faithfulness, hearty faithfulness. Just I love them because they exist. Even if things maybe didn't work out too well, we had our problems, I just love them. And even if I see this person 20 years from now, I just, it just feels like this person will always be loved by me. Oh my gosh. This is, my heart is just like, whoo. Goosebumps. And tears. What's happening, you guys? What's happening? Just powerful, a very powerful connection. Like one of those instances that this is for life. Even if you knew each other for a few months, this is for life. sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oi. I wonder how you might be feeling if I'm here reading a random, like, this is a random tarot reading and I'm getting overwhelmed with all of these emotions. Between two people is just amazing. Maybe that's how you felt when you met each other again. There's just this feeling of recognition. I feel seen by you. I feel understood by you. Okay. But future energies, you guys, there's just so much sadness about the future and sense of loss. Even though the feelings were so pure, there's this strong bond, very tight. Future energies, there's some kind of loss happening, some kind of disappointment and just being frustrated. And the communication is involved here somehow. Maybe you're not getting on too well. Maybe you're not on the same page about where you're headed, what you want. And there's just this feeling of like your heart is contracting, and this 5 of Cups, almost like losing something, having to mourn something. Quite a sad, desperate feeling I'm getting here about the future. It's almost like it's either what this person has got to say to you or what you have to say to them in the future that you're anticipating. It makes you feel incredibly sad. Maybe there's a problem that you can't solve. Maybe there's for some reason there's more texting, more communicating non-verbally that is making you very sad. Or the fact that maybe there is no communication. Again, you guys, see it, take it as it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate with you at all, this is not your story, then don't watch this video, choose another pile or another reading altogether, just to make sure we're on the same page. But the future feels quite gloomy to me here, and especially in regards to communication. It's not going too well, it's bumpy, there are some problems, you're not getting each other. For some reason it's making you disheartened what is said between you and them, or what is not said. It's like losing that thread of connection. But heart to heart, I feel like you will always love each other, whatever happens. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see the background story here. Oh my god. This feels like home. You guys, this is home. This connection feels like home, and it will always will feel this way. We've got the 4 of Wands. It could even be the case for one or two of you that you were married. You had a marriage, partnership, a family that is kind of falling apart a little bit. But definitely you made each other so happy, like on a cloud 9. So comfortable, so cozy, and just this warmth and understanding you've never experienced anywhere else. And same goes for the person. Like, we are family, even if you never were. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. The first card I'm seeing here is another card of family by the book. It's the energy of tradition, of all for one and one for all. It's just the sense of we wanted everything to be done well, like traditionally in relationship. What would be the traditions? Getting to know each other, courtship, then maybe moving in together, maybe proposal, maybe buying a house, like all of those steps, milestones, and like old style, almost old school dating, not whatever's happening in today's world. Like, women are taking men's roles and pursuing them, and like some things are based on money only, and just like arranged marriages, and just things that are all weird. Or like casual dating, and not, well, I'm not gonna judge. I'm just very traditional. That's my culture. I like tradition. I like stable things. I like the route that's been used before and that is working. So I feel like that's the energy of your connection, support, love, commitment, and it's community, helping each other out and feeling like you've got each other's back. And tradition and family, that's very strong energy here for some reason. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at this. We also have this card, full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. Again, for some reason there is this subtle feeling throughout this whole region that whatever happens in this connection, however things turn out, eventually you will both be happy. You will both only have love for each other. Even if things are not going too smoothly, there is just this sense of, my heart is in a good place. I gave this person all I could give. I made them feel exactly how I wanted them to feel. It's just, I don't know how to explain it well. Almost like there is no resentment. I don't feel like there is resentment or like negative, toxic, low vibrational feelings in this connection. This made me cry, even how beautiful the energy I was feeling in the beginning of your reading. And I don't often get this reaction. I really don't. Even if there is pain, this pain is almost like, it's not pain because of you didn't do that and you're a horrible person. It's the pain because this is life. This is life, and it's difficult, and sometimes it gets in the way, and we are all people, and we are all complex, and we struggle to make the right decisions at times, and it's all fine. It's all fine. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Whew. I'm getting emotional again. Oh my gosh. Then we've got this card, man holding a coin. Interesting. I feel like that's the person you're dealing with, just someone that either they wanted to be the supportive figure for you, someone you could rely on, someone you could depend, maybe even materially, just someone that could offer you a future, a stable future. Yeah, I feel like that's what they wanted to be for you. That was the plan, the ideal plan, optimal plan. Very mature person, very warm, wise, and just there's this feeling of grounded energy from them, whether they could deliver or not. That's what they wanted, ideally, to offer you something concrete, something solid, like a foundation that you could build on together. Again, contradictory energy. We've got this card, moving on. To be honest, I feel like at this time, soon in the future, you will be just forced to let go the grip on this connection for some reason, because maybe again life, maybe just things not working out in the best way, and there's just this feeling of, I've got to shift my focus, go to the safer shores, cleanse my mind and not be so focused on this. With a heavy heart, for sure, with sadness and heavy heart. Maybe at this time this person cannot give you what you want, or you cannot be who they want you to be. But I don't feel like it's somebody's fault here. That's the strangest thing. It's like, it is what it is. Unlike in the first pile, people who chose that pile, they were dealing with someone very shady. Definitely time to move on and not look back. With you, I cannot say that. I don't feel that this person is shady. I just feel like life happened. Then we've got this beautiful card, golden memories. Again, just this love will never go anywhere. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, the moments you spent together, the way you made each other feel, the way you look at each other, the things you said to each other, they will stay, maybe continue to the next lifetimes. And I'm not even feeling like I'm going too intense. That could truly happen with this connection. I cannot stop crying. But I do feel like there is this sense of nostalgia that will always be here. Maybe you hear a song somewhere and it reminds you of the spirit of your time that you spent with this person, or the connection that you had together. And it's just like, you could literally start crying or feel this heart expansion, this unexplainable love and tenderness inside of you. Definitely very nostalgic connection, beautiful memories, beautiful experiences that you had together. You made each other feel seen and understood and loved, and that's all that matters, really. And then the final card we've got here is Key to Intimacy. It says, intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. I feel like this connection gave you the experience of the deepest intimacy you've ever felt, the deepest closeness to another person, and totally opening up your heart, just giving without expecting anything in return. I feel like at some point you were doing that for each other, just loving for the sake of making the other person feel loved and cherished and adored, and just almost the way you would love your child. That's what it feels like. Intimacy. A huge lesson here was intimacy. Opening up to another human being. Powerful. Definitely heart chakra expansion that happened for the both of you. Like, Let's get some more cards, you guys. Where is this connection headed? Pile 2. Where is your connection with your person headed? We've got this card very soon, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You guys, to be honest, in this case I feel like this is free will situation for many of you. Free will, it's either you want this person and you decide, you make that conscious decision that I will continue investing into the second I want to be with them, no matter what happens. Or you cultivate that love for them, that appreciation for them, and choose something else, choose to move on, choose, again with this moving on card, to let this be a beautiful memory, just something that filled you with so much love at some point. Almost like there's this free will aspect, free will period that you are at the moment. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And for many of you, I feel like you're definitely ready for a family, for continuing your line, for having children, for getting married, for sure. Pile 2, where is your connection with your person headed? Okay, I feel like this card wanted to flow out. And we've got this card apprehension, and it says moving out into the world, doubt, fear. It's interesting to me because I feel like this connection made you feel so cozy, made you feel so comfortable. Like, as long as I know that this person loves me, I'm good. I can do my thing, I can go into the world and assert myself and build my career, whatever it is. Like a comfort zone. It feels good, it feels like home. And leaving that behind, not putting so much emphasis on it anymore, it feels scary. It feels scary to let go, to not be so dependent on this person anymore, or not so attached. You might feel uncertain, or maybe your self-esteem or confidence got a little bit shaken because of the fact that things are not going too smoothly here. It's almost like this person was my like life jacket, in case. Even the thoughts of them, the way they made me feel, like a protection bubble. And if I consciously choose to detach from this, I feel I'm so vulnerable, I feel so unprotected, and like anybody can hurt me, and I'm not coupled up, I'm not matched with this beautiful soul anymore. Almost in this way I'm feeling. I want to get a few messages about this connection, you guys. Some description. Pile 2, what do you have to know about this relationship? That's too much. That's too much. Just a second, you guys, bear with me. Pile 2, what do you have to know about your relationship with your person? And we've got this card, regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Yeah, there's just this common concern for each other. Common, maybe I said the wrong thing. Maybe I wasn't too caring and attentive to the other person and to their needs. I feel like it's on both sides. It's like, oh, maybe what I just said was too harsh for this person. Maybe I should have been more involved with them at that time. And it's like there's this feelings that are bubbling up, and definitely regret on your person's part about something from the past, how things turned out. We also have this card, boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. Especially in communication, you guys. Something makes you feel so sad, and I feel like it's important for you to be like a neutral observer at this time, to not let some things affect you as much, to think about yourself first and foremost at this time. And we also have this card, awakening. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations for sure. That explains my whole physiological reaction. That's how spiritual awakening feels when you're going through it. Tears, heart expansion, just very overwhelming state. That's exactly, I feel like, how this connection made you feel. Oh my gosh. And at the bottom of this deck we have past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection, and it will never forget. It will never forget. Every time you reconnect, every time you meet, you'll feel exactly the same for each other. Whether in this life, or the next one, or the past one, or the next after the next. That kind of thing. Just something so unusual and strong, so strong. Almost like meeting to remind each other of, I just came by to remind you how awesome you are, how amazing you are. You deserve to be loved, you deserve to be taken care of. That kind of thing. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose the citrine stone. Let's see, where is your connection with your person headed? And we've got the Two of Swords, Child, Page of Pentacles, Service, the High Priestess, and Scholar. Pile 3. I feel like you guys are not very receptive to this connection anymore, to this person anymore, just not. Let's start from the beginning, from the past. I feel like in the past there was a chance to start over with this person, to have a new beginning, to have a new fresh start, but you for some reason were completely closed. Like you closed you couldn't trust this situation, you couldn't trust this person, you couldn't see what was happening. There's this fog, confusion, and I feel like you closed your heart, you disconnected emotionally from the situation, almost like, I don't know what to do here, I don't know what's best, I can't tell anymore. where we are headed, what you want from me, what can be done here. I'm not sure if starting over, beginning again is a good idea. I'm not sure about it. And there is this feeling that you're dealing with somebody who is not as mature as you are, and doesn't really sit right with you. Just feeling that this person is not, maybe they didn't have enough experience in life, or just what they're offering you is a little bit childlike or naive or not solid enough. They are trying, but it doesn't feel like something grounded, something that you could build on with them. I feel like even if you're younger than them biologically, by age, your soul, your heart, your mind, you are more mature than them, to be honest. And that's why in the past I feel like I cannot deal with this childish situation we got going on. This doesn't feel right. I don't want to invest so much of my heart or my love or my time into this anymore. Almost like literally crossing your hands on your heart chakra, your heart space, and not giving anymore to this. At least that's what I'm feeling, you guys. If this doesn't resonate with you, probably not your reading. Choose another pile or another video altogether, so we are on the same page. But yeah, I do feel like there's a little bit of exhaustion in you in regards to all of this. Just being torn, exhausted, and blindfolded by, I have no idea what's happening. And this doesn't feel solid. This doesn't feel like it's an adult connection, an adult relationship. Even though this person is somehow trying to get closer to you. I just don't feel like you have enough patience with them anymore. Just all of the cards are giving me this energy of bare minimum. That's what you're getting here. Present energy, you guys. I do see that there's some form of communication happening. This person is reaching out to you, but again, it's like they've got this student of life energy. It's almost like they want to make you feel to do something for you, but it's for them it might be a big thing, a huge way of expressing themselves. They're giving you something real, just like in this card, this Page of Pentacles. I can't speak. Page of Pentacles is looking at his huge pentacle. It's almost like, look what I've got here. But in reality, it's just one pentacle. And he is not the king yet. He is not the knight. And yeah, it's almost like they're trying, but what they're bringing forward is not what you need. It's not what you need. It's enough. I would say it's just enough for friendship. Or for maybe casual relationship, but not for real commitment. Maybe they are not very settled in their life. Maybe they haven't got much, like financially. Maybe they're not very successful, and they just feel like a starving student for me. Just someone who's not feeling very confident about themselves, who is like a child, but at least they're trying. That's something I see for sure. It's just you are a little bit further ahead on your development and what you need in life, and the type of relationship and dynamic in relationship that you ideally would want to have. Something more serious and concrete and just lasting and tangible, like a rock that you could lean on, that you could depend, that kind of thing, especially if you're a woman. I'm so sorry, you guys, my camera died, so I restarted the recording. The future energies, let's look at the future. To be honest, I don't feel like, again, you've got any more energy in you, any more desire to give to this. We've got the High Priestess and Scholar. It's almost like you've got more pressing issues to tend to, more pressing things to do. Maybe it's learning something, maybe it's focusing on your spirituality, your career, your inner journey, and it's like I've got to focus on myself now and leave you be and learn your lesson on your own. I cannot be your teacher anymore. I cannot be your guidance or, I don't know, like a guru or support anymore. It just feels like you're dealing with someone more like a child rather than a partner. I don't know, you guys. I'm saying what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling. If this doesn't resonate with you, maybe not your reading, but yeah, that's the energy here. And I feel you pulling back. I feel you just either stopping the communication with this person or just shifting your focus to something that is more fulfilling for you. Maybe going towards learning something, some kind of sacred knowledge, or going into education for some of you, or like focusing on esoterics, even spirituality, as I said. And becoming a little bit of a mystery to this person again, just being more private and not giving as much of yourself to them anymore. Like an independent cat, a little bit, I wanna say. Going within, reflection, and just basking in your beautiful energy. Very spiritual people I'm looking at, pile 3. I feel like you're my spiritual pile. Very mystical, very deep. Yeah, very evolved spiritually. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see the background story here. We've got the star. Oh, you guys, there's just something so independent about you. Like, you don't share your energy with just anybody. You're very selective. You've got very fine-tuned filter system in regards to who you let in regards to who you even show a little glimpse of yourself. You are very strange people, like very eccentric, very unusual, unique, totally unique individuals. And I feel like with this person, you are also holding them at the arm's length as well. Unless you're bringing me something to make me feel stable, to make me feel loved, make me feel supported, and just you definitely know your worth. You are the pile that is good with your confidence, with your self-esteem. Unlike the previous 2 piles, we had some problems there. With you are good. You know what you deserve. You know exactly what you want, and at least now, at this time. And with the stars, just I've got a dream, and I know I will get there. I've got maybe a dream of an ideal partnership, ideal relationship, and I'm not giving up on it. As much as I might love you, might be like you, or be attracted to you, if this isn't exactly what I want, I'm not sacrificing my vision of the future, of what I want to build, how I want to feel on a daily basis with someone. Like, love is not a joke for you. Love is not a joke. Relationship is not a joke. You take it seriously, and you don't sprinkle your energy with just anybody. You don't mingle around. You very personal, private people, very secretive. I'm getting very independent. It's like interesting Aquarian energy I'm getting a little bit here. Aquarian, maybe Pisces, Cancer, Gemini as well. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh. You guys, I have to say this. I feel like there's someone else that's coming into the picture soon for you. And I don't really feel like it's your person. Again, if that doesn't resonate with you, don't take this message. But I don't like altering my feelings and my impressions of what I'm getting. I feel like you are ready for something more, and it's coming, and you're gonna get that more. Because you are at the stage of your life where you are finally ready to settle. You are ready for a family, you are ready for commitment, you are ready for children, for home. And you are very selective with your energy. That's like a combination of someone, like wife material, husband material, just to put it simple. And first of all, we've got this quite firm foundation. You're ready to build that foundation. You're ready to meet someone with whom you will be able to build that. just someone that resonates with that vision of yours that you had always, with that dream, with that picture of beautiful home, maybe like a dog, a certain amount of children, just the atmosphere. You're ready for that. I feel like you're manifesting that. What's more, you're manifesting by doing whatever it is you're doing, scripting, maybe candle magic, vision board, whatever it is. You are ready for the real deal, for a real relationship. There is the strong energy of stability, being grounded, putting foundations. And then we've got this beautiful card, man holding a heart. I love this energy. I love this for you, because in the past you've been dealing with somebody who is not completely, and this is by the way the energy of the King of Cups in traditional tarot, and you've been dealing with pages, the boys if you're a woman, or the girls if you're a man, and you need a man or a woman someone who is solid, someone who is emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent, who is very compassionate, empathetic, who is focused on building just as you are, who is expressing their emotions in a very healthy way, who is very alert, who tells you exactly how they feel, who tell you exactly what you want from you, what they want from you. I feel like this person is just around the corner. They're coming in. And with this combination of the firm foundations, with the building, we'll get to the other cards, strong energy of someone new coming into the picture. Very different energies here, that someone you've been dealing with, Page of Pentacles, and this man holding a heart. It's almost like I can literally give you my whole heart, my life, because you mean so much to me. And then we've got this Page of Pentacles who's got their only pentacle, and they feel like it's too much. I feel, look how much I'm giving you. Just something about this person is you're on different levels. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be like degrading towards your person, but you know it yourself. If this reason resonates with you, you know yourself that you are ready for more, that you deserve more, that the future with this person that you're asking about now, it will be a sacrifice on your part. You will give more to the situation that they will give to it. Then we've got this card, take time to breathe out. I do see that that's something you guys are ready for. You're ready to pull back your energy with this High Priestess, to have a moment to yourself, to find your center, to find your peace, to find your calm, quiet all of the noises, the stress, come back to your beautiful, unique, spiritual, ethereal nature, your mystic nature. Focus on yourself, maybe rest more. Just breathe out, let go of the story, let go of the situation, and almost like put it to rest. Let it just leave your energy for good. And I feel like many of you just need a moment to yourself, to be with yourself, not to be so active in society, in your community, just maybe a little bit of inner journey, inner isolation, and could be just sleeping in, like simple example, sleeping in and staying at home and just reading books, meditating, being with yourself. Then we've got this card, building blocks. Wonderful energy, again very similar to this firm foundations. Being ready to, almost like making this monument, this masterpiece out of yourself, out of your life, laying your foundation brick by brick to make sure that you meet the person who's your match, who's doing the same for them, who are building their own foundation, and then you come together. You've got this beautiful, almost like home together already, that you can cultivate this committed relationship. You guys, you're ready for the one, and he's coming or she is coming. Well, anything that doesn't even come close is just, it's not tickling your fancy anymore. Let's just say that. It's not just, it's just an entertainment that is not even entertaining anymore, to be honest. You're ready for kids, you're ready for a family, you're ready to put down roots, all of that stuff. And we also got this card, dreams. Yeah, that's what you're dreaming of. focusing on your dreams, focusing on your... I'm so sorry you guys, someone just called me, so yeah, you know, I feel like I'm taking this even as a confirmation for you that you've got this calling, you've got this desire for the future, you've got that vision, your dream. Hold on to it. Don't give up, don't settle for less, don't settle for maybe crumbs of attention or just minimal effort. You've got that dream for a reason, like of beautiful home, of beautiful marriage, of being with the one, the soulmate, with this man holding a heart, somebody who you could be a world for, like you are their world. And definitely, yeah, cultivate that dream, don't give up, try to manifest it. I feel like it's already manifesting, it's already on the way, you are doing a good job. And then we have this card, the unknown, and it says knowing the unknown. Your energy, you guys, it's either you are psychics, you are maybe spiritual people, just like me, very focused on divination tools, maybe astrology, numerology, tarot, very intuitive, very mystical, like hidden knowledge, occult, and all the answers are already within you. You know where you're headed, you know what's your future. It's almost like you have that picture and you cannot unsee it. You cannot unsee it anymore. My soul is yearning for it for a reason. And I know that the reason is I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it. That beautiful family, that stability, this home. Oh my gosh, powerful energy. Like, definitely your intuition tells you everything you need to know already. It already told you the answer to this reading. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Yeah, let's use this deck. Pile 3. Where is your connection with your person headed? We've got this card, reconciliation, and it says someone from your past is returning to your life. Interesting. As I was saying, I do see this person trying. I do see that they will be trying, they will be like almost knocking on your door. Let me in, let me give you this, let me compliment you this way. Some kind of communication is coming through, but question is, are you going to be receptive to that? Do you want anymore to be with them? At the bottom of this deck we also have this card, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And I feel like that's what you want the most right now. Even though they're quite active, even though they want a little bit more of your magical energy, of your of your magic. Where is your connection with your person headed, pile 3? I feel like this one wanted to come out. And we have this card, Moonlight Goddess. It says repressed emotions, healing, reflection. Going within for sure, reflecting with this High Priestess. Not being as active outwardly, not being as, maybe even not talking as much as you used to before. With other people, with this person, just, I need me for myself. I need myself more than they need me. That kind of energy. Moonlight Goddess. The moon is also very much connected energy to this High Priestess. Moon is our psyche, our unconscious fears, doubts, our unconscious desires, dreams. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card, Zen Garden, and it says inner sanctuary. Another indication of going within, quieting the noise, focusing on what your heart wants, what it truly wants. What is your original intention for yourself? Is it this person and what they're giving you? Or is it something more? You are the star. You're definitely the star. Let's get some descriptions of your connection with this person, pile 3. What do you have to know about this relationship with your person? then we've got this card, patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. I feel like that's the lesson you've learned already, to be honest. And you've been so patient with this person. It's almost like with how they approached you, how they treated you, what they were bringing to the table. It's almost like it's the lesson you inevitably had to learn with them. And you feel like quite a patient person. The person who can surrender most of all. Like you're not very materially based. You think higher. You're more... You can surrender, basically. You know that what's good for you will come to you. It won't pass you by. That's the feeling I'm getting from you. Then we got this card, abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. For sure. Yeah. You've learned your lesson, whatever lesson it was that this connection brought you. Now it's time to reap the rewards, to get your goodies from the universe, which is this wonderful connection, stability, marriage for many of you. I'm sensing, I'm feeling like a good long-term committed relationship that will last years and years, if not the whole lifetime. It's just around the corner. And then we've got this card, go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Yeah. Again, with this person, they are not... For those of you who are very attached to them, who want to make this work, I feel like you can try. There's this free will part about it. I feel like you can try, but it's going to take them years, a long time to level up, to be able to give you what you want, to have means to support you, to give you, to cover your needs. And you've got to be like, you've got to have a tremendous amount of patience if you want to make this work. Yeah. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card, different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Again, very strong feeling of you just not being on the same level of development. It's just you are ready for something different now. You've been through what this person is going through currently. You're just a little bit ahead on your path. That's why it's difficult. It's almost like your soul is not expanding in this connection. You're not feeling like you're on the right path. It feels like stop and go, and you know. So I think this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the answers that you needed, the clarity that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.